The Korean War broke out on the 25th of June 1950 when the North Koreans launched an unprovoked attack against the South. At that time we had 4-5 Field Regiment had come in with the brigade. They were relieved by 14 Field Regiment, and then came 20th Field Regiment, where I was a young second lieutenant, Baker Troop 12 Minden Battery in 20th Field. The difficult time for us was the Battle of the Hook. There had been 2 previous battles, the third Battle of the Hook taking place at the end of May 1953, with the Dukes in particular having to display great gallantry. Our guns in Baker Troop supporting them with VT shells which caused great damage as the Chinese were in the open. And I think we fired some 2,000 rounds that night from our one troop. So that battle had just happened when Coronation Day came, and there was a delightful pause. All the gunner regiments joined together to fire red, white and blue smoke into the Samichon Valley, the no man's land. There was a parade, a victory parade by the aircraft, and then a big parade of all the Commonwealth soldiers. The celebration took place with the parade, and after the parade there was a sports day and great party in the afternoon.
My trade, if you can call it that, was signals. But other things did fall in my place, such as artwork. And when the Coronation Day came along, somebody wanted something to represent and put colour into the day, as well as other things, and this was suggested that I did a banner, which I happily did over a short period before the Coronation Day, and absolutely amazed that it has survived. My memories are of the Coronation Day itself was that it was a fine day, and we were assembled in the headquarters area where we partook in festive things like plenty of eats, food, beer, and afterwards doing silly things like playing games on tabletop, shove-halfpennies and rolling the penny, other games that took their minds off war. It was just folded up, put into a plastic bag, and it had found its way via other forms of transport back to the UK, possibly in somebody's kit bag. Can't think who, but it did find its way back to the UK. It was going to be of no use to anybody else. It might have just been discarded and thrown away. And I wanted to preserve it because for me it was quite a bit of art which I was quite proud of, and even more proud of now that it's been discovered again and going into a lovely home. And
through this donation, the Republic of Korea would like to extend our most heartfelt thanks to the British servicemen and women whose sacrifices have made possible what Korea is today. We are so pleased that it will be displayed at the Royal Artillery Museum. Through this display, we would like to let our future generations learn about the importance of the bilateral relationship between our two countries, as well as a very important shared moment in the relationship between Korea and the United Kingdom.
The Royal Regiment of Artillery played a very large part in the Korean War, and here at the Royal Artillery Museum we have several of the weapons that were used during that conflict. But the Korean War is often thought of as a forgotten war. The donation of the Coronation Banner by the Korean Ministry of Culture has enabled us to invigorate our Korean War display in a way which is almost unique amongst British museums, enabling us to tell to the generations to come what that conflict was about.